Most of you who are young like me, we were born into this system. But that's not what can allow Burkina to thrive. Because in this situation there are only two cases. Either we accept to fight or we remain slaves forever.
President Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso just looked America and the world dead in the eye and said, "We either fight or remain slaves to our enemy forever." Let's talk about it. Roll the clip. This isn't just a speech. It's a call to consciousness. You can feel it in his voice, the weight of history, the fire of rebellion. Did you hear that? Remain slaves to our enemy forever. That's not just politics. That's truth. That's pain. That's centuries of exploitation, colonization, and modern-day control all packed into one sentence. Let me give y'all some quick context. Ibrahim Traore is not your average African president. He's 36. He came to power through a people-supported military transition. And since then, he's been saying what most African leaders are too scared to say out loud. He's called out the West's exploitation of African resources. He's kicked out French troops. He's talking about sovereignty, not just on paper, but in practice. And now he's taking on America, not just diplomatically, but ideologically. He's challenging the entire system of neocolonial influence. You know what gets me? It's the fact that African youth, millions of them, are finally seeing a leader who sounds like them, who fights like them, who dreams of an Africa that's not begging, but building. We've been told to stay quiet, to play it safe. But Traoré is saying the exact opposite. And that's why so many people are listening. So here's my question to you watching this. Is Traoré right? Do we fight? Or do we stay silent and stay slaves, economically, mentally, and politically? Drop a comment below. I want real thoughts. No filters. And if this moved you the way it moved me, like, share, and subscribe. Because this conversation isn't stopping here. This is a moment in history. And we're documenting it, one truth at a time. To President Traoré, if you ever see this, thank you for reminding us that freedom isn't given. It's taken.
I told you once, there are those who are slaves in their minds. They can only serve their master. And those people try every time to manipulate you. You must advise each other. Because every situation can be exploited by these enemies of the nation to try to discourage you, to demotivate you. So, you must advise each other and not pay attention to certain remarks, even on some media. Not everyone is obliged to be patriotic. You are the first patriots. You have decided to defend the homeland. There is nothing better than that. Those who want to support you, let them support you. Those who want to discourage you through writings, you must close your ears and move forward. As for those, we will fight them here. So, we must remember something. Recently, there is a so-called NGO. It's not even an NGO. Because NGO stands for non-governmental organization. They are not non-governmental because they are funded by a federal budget, by a state. This so-called NGO produces reports claiming that the FDS and the VDP commit abuses. It went in here, it came out there. It's to tarnish your morale. It's to scare you, to prevent you from being able to fight. No. Moreover, we are going to file a complaint against this NGO because people need to understand something. What is happening to us here? It's true that they have manipulated part of our populations in the Sahel here, but they didn't have that kind of weaponry. What brought such significant weaponry into their ranks? It's Libya. Who destroyed Libya? It's this NGO, the same NGO that made false reports and gave them to those who wanted to create a rebellion, so that people would intervene and overthrow Gaddafi. And the powder keg ended up being poured into the Sahel. These millions of lives that have been taken in the Sahel, we must file a complaint against this NGO.
We either fight or remain slaves to our enemy forever. I know which side I'm on. Do you? See you in the next one.